have my air on. Let me fix my camera. Coming at you live, lunch break live. That's sort of the theme this week, lunch break live. And I just have a couple questions for you all, and I want your feedback. I'm sitting outside of Cracker Barrel, and so until anyone gets on here, if you're on here, say hi, give me a thumbs up, say hello. Until you come on, I just will show you what I picked up in Cracker Barrel, because yeah, I like to go wander around places on my lunch break. I like to get out of the car. You guys, the last 2 days I got 10,000 steps, which was an effort for me. So my dad's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Daddy. I have not put his present in the mail yet. I got him a Dallas Cowboys coffee. This is one of those Tervis mugs. And I'm going to fill it with some sugar-free chocolate that I found in here, and a gift card, and then I have a t-shirt at home for him. And then they had all those cute little strawberry outfits for babies on clearance, and my brother is having another baby, and so let me know if you guys can see me okay. Also, if my reception isn't good, then we'll do something else. But I got a couple more little strawberry outfits to go with the strawberry shortcake theme that I am doing for my niece, Ophelia. That is what my nephew has named her, is Ophelia. So I got her a little headband. So let me know if you can see me. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's on lunch break too. Hi, DJ, Cassandra, Linda. How you guys doing? So I want to ask you guys, just an opinion. I've been seeing over on Instagram and here on YouTube, people that are doing WW, they're on Freestyle, but they're also doing keto, low carb, and intermittent fasting. I've had a lot of you all reach out to me and say that you are on WW or Weight Watchers and that you're doing intermittent fasting, and you find that that's helping you out. So you're either doing a 4, 6, or 8 hour eating window for intermittent fasting, but you're still following the Freestyle program. The other thing that I'm seeing on Instagram that's kind of confusing me a little bit, I'm seeing a lot of people post like that they're doing keto, and then they'll do a hashtag freestyle, hashtag keto, hashtag intermittent fasting, all in the same post. And I know that there's a couple of WW ambassadors out there who have said that they're doing keto on Freestyle. So in my thinking, I'm wondering how that works exactly, because the 0 Point food list actually does not have a lot of items on it that are keto friendly. It does have some that are keto friendly for sure, but you want to have more fat in your items, and the food list, the 0 Point food list, has more low fat. There are a lot of vegetables on there that are absolutely keto friendly, but then like beans are not, corn is not, and so I'm just confused as to, it seems like that's really narrowing your window if you say you're doing keto and Freestyle. This morning on iTrack Bites, I switched my counter over to balance. On iTrack Bites, balance is the Freestyle option of iTrack Bites, so it tracks things just like Freestyle does. And I switched over there, and I was tracking my breakfast. And just for my breakfast this morning, I used 10 smart points, and it was all for healthy fats. So I had eggs, I had some cream cheese, I had some butter, and then I had my coffee with my Califia Farms creamer in it, and that was 10 smart points. Currently on Freestyle, it's very interesting because I would get 30 smart points because of my weight. They have me at around 250 carbs per day, and fat was in the 66 range. And protein was high. So it's high carb, basically high carb, moderate protein, and low fat if you went by that macro breakdown. And granted, that's the way that iTrack Bites shows the macros. I don't know, because Weight Watchers doesn't show us macros on their app. But I definitely wanted to hear from you guys and see if anyone is doing that. I know, hey Amanda, Okay, so Amanda is saying, in my experience, this is Amanda Seipert, who is WW extraordinaire expert, Amanda, who's in maintenance. So she's saying you can do moderate low carb on freestyle, but not keto. Um, and you don't think the WW algorithm is meant to be such high fat. Oh, that's very interesting. And I know that on Amanda's channel, and Amanda, please correct me if I'm wrong, you did do keto for maybe a month or something like that, and did some excellent meal prep and that sort of thing. So I appreciate your feedback. That's interesting that people are doing or feel that they can do low carb successfully. I'm wondering, so when we look at Atkins, I'm just wondering about Atkins. I haven't done a lot of research on Atkins, which is sort of, Dr. Atkins was the sort of premier low carb diet guru, and I believe he passed away, which is unfortunate. But you guys remember Oprah doing low carb. So I'm just wondering what the rationale is on low carb, low fat, low calorie, and how effective that is. And I'm just seeing a lot of different things over on Instagram that are interesting to me. People are combining a lot of different things. This is very different than the way we used to approach Weight Watchers. In fact, I used to be what's called a boot camp buddy back in the day, which is we did Weight Watchers extremely strictly. We didn't have all of this wiggle room. I don't know how people do keto on WW. And I don't know. I guess if you went all the way into your weeklies, Amanda, maybe that would afford you enough points to do all of the fats. Um, I'm thinking it would just be very, very difficult. And this morning I was just thinking, oh, I really miss meetings. I looked up tops meetings in my area, and the one that is right during my weekly conference at work, so I can't go to it. I miss the support meetings. I'm also really curious as to what's going to happen in October with WW. I think I've reviewed this guy with you guys before, but it sounds like they're going to give us several options, and I wonder if they're going to give us, I say us, I guess I consider myself once a Weight Watcher, always for plans that is low carb and really focuses on getting rid of like the cravings. Um, Something on keto that is really freeing to me right now is that I'm not having any cravings and I'm not really hungry. And it's a trade-off right now. I'm not really losing rapidly or anything, but I'm so enjoying like not being hungry and not craving, and then having that list. It's just like having a 0 point food list that you know you can eat. I have things that I feel like those are not things that I choose to eat right now. They're off limits for me. And that's really helping my mentality. But I just miss some of the other things. There's no perfect plan, you guys. It just seems like there's just no perfect plan. I guess you have to make it perfect for yourself. But if you've had success doing low carb and freestyle, doing keto and freestyle, doing intermittent fasting and freestyle, or any of the other Weight Watcher programs, I would love to hear from you down below. I've gotten a lot of really interesting feedback the last few weeks, and I don't know, I would like some more. I'm just always thinking about these things. And so I've had a really great week on program. My exercise has been great. I've gotten my steps in a couple of days, like I said, and I feel very in control of what I'm eating and my cravings and all of that. I feel like I'm eating a lot of really whole foods, clean foods, not eating processed stuff. It's pretty amazing. It's just pretty amazing. So I do like that aspect of keto. Some of the stuff that I have read on fats, and I think you guys have told me this as well, is that fats should be a lever, right? Or a ceiling, something like that. And that really you should concentrate on not so much hitting your fats or going over your fats, but having them there as a way that to ensure that you don't get hungry, that you feel satisfied. Because the idea is you want to burn the fat on your body. Okay, somebody just said, Jennifer said, I know the minute I give one food group up, I go crazy. I really love freestyle. Too bad not everyone does. Jennifer, I totally understand where you're coming from. And that's the thing, is that people like different different things, and I wish we could all be on the same page. There's a lot of things I love about Weight Watchers, so we'll just leave it at that. And I wish I liked Freestyle as well. I wish I could keep up with that program. So I'm glad that's working for you. I totally want to encourage you in that. I feel like if you guys are enjoying Freestyle, go for it. If you're having good success, I'm so happy for you. I will try to find all kinds of ways to cheat the Freestyle program, and I like to overeat, and that's like my own issue. So I know some of you guys have said that you identify with me, and some of you don't identify with me, and I totally get it. So that's where we're at. I'm not planning on changing things here on my channel based on what other people want to do, but more on what I think I need to do for myself right now. I do miss meetings. That being said, I do miss meetings. I wish I could figure out a way to make the whole thing work. And I think I woke up thinking that way because tomorrow is Saturday and that's my usual meeting day. So that's where I'm at. Give me some feedback. That's what I'm asking for. If you like these kind of videos, give me a thumbs up. I will try to do some upcoming vlogs. I've been playing around with my new camera. If you guys prefer vlogs to the lives or the car chats, let me know. D Florentino says, I'm a fighter, keep at it. I am a fighter, and I've had some major tears of frustration with my husband, and I absolutely am not giving up. I hope you guys are not giving up on yourselves either. And I don't want to give up YouTube. I've even thought about doing another channel, maybe a keto-centric channel, because I feel like this was more of a WW-centric channel, but at the same time, this is my life and this is what I'm doing. So I don't want to leave my subscribers that I've had for a couple of years, my friends out there. You guys are my friends. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with my channel and with my whole take on things. I'm a work in progress, just like you guys are. We're all works in progress, and I don't think that anybody has it 100% right. I really don't. After all the reading I've done and all of the conflicting information, I just came from a patient, and she was so frustrated because everyone she saw in the hospital had different information about her health and her baby's health for her. They all told her 10 different things, and these are all healthcare providers, they're all doctors, and she got conflicting information from every one of them. And this wasn't even about weight loss, this was just healthcare in general, and she's so frustrated. And I said, you just have to do the research yourself. You have to look at who's giving you the information. Like, what is their motivation? Is it money? Is it business? Is it publicity? This is not related to healthcare. Is it learning? I think in healthcare, sometimes we have doctors that are fresh out of residency and they don't know yet. And so sometimes you have to look to the provider that has the most current evidence, the longest, tenure. They've seen the most. They're specialists in their field, that sort of thing. I think weight loss is kind of similar. Like, what's your background and why are you talking to me about this? And what's your motivation? Anyway, long-winded as usual. I've got to go to another visit. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I feel great. I'm doing great. I'd like to know what direction you'd like to see for my channel so that I can generate, I just feel like I want to be accessible in a way that is not frustrating. Do you know what I'm saying? My journey, adventure, whatever. But I don't know. There's a big question mark. How to feel on Sugar Smart eye track bites. I like Sugar Smart. I like to manipulate the system though, and that's probably an issue that I have. D Florentino says, keto, let's enjoy our journey together. D Florentino, I am doing keto, so I'm totally with you. Adrian is saying I'm on it now. Oh, okay, very good. Adrian, I have a friend that's doing that actually at church, and she's really, really enjoying it. She feels like it's reduced her cravings quite a bit. And Smart, that was the original Smart Points, I believe, right, you guys? Sugar Smart, right? Was the one before Balance. I believe that was the original Smart Points. And I know that my Weight Watchers coach at my meeting, that's what he lost his weight on, and that's what he continues to do. I believe that FATDAG, FATDAG, that's what he lost his weight on, was Smart Points. There are a lot of people that have had a lot of good success with that program and have lost and maintained their losses on that program. I would not be surprised if WW goes back to the original Smart Points as a more structured program. So, and I think people would really appreciate that. Hopefully that gives you some good feedback. Let me see. DJ says it's your channel, do what helps you. We all relate to the struggle in general, so even if we're not on keto, we can relate. DJ, yes, I know, I understand that. So thank you for kind of reassuring me in that manner. I guess I'm always wondering, like, what's my own motivation? Like, why am I here? And I want to be authentic and real, but I just don't want to be like a source of confusion to you guys. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. And I'm definitely not a keto expert, so I don't want to confuse people. And it's for Nurse, it's your channel. Hi, Cheryl Meadows. And we can all pick and choose what we take away from it. Thanks, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Jennifer says you have to do you. We're all different, and that's why why it's so great to share your journey. Thank you, Jennifer Bolin. I appreciate that. And I really appreciate you sharing that you've had so much success on Freestyle. I've had several friends say that here on YouTube. And it's interesting. I've had so many people advocate for so many different programs on here that there's just a wealth of information. And it's almost like trial and error. Do you guys feel like that? It's trial and error? Am I the only one that feels like that? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. No Sugar Life says, you've been enjoying my channel recently. You're not going to regret the path you're taking. I've never felt better in my life. The longer you hang in there, the better you will feel, and the more confident. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, No Sugar Life. I really appreciate that. I am noticing I just have a lot more clarity, more energy. I'm definitely feeling smaller, which is strange because the scale this last week didn't really reflect that. So I've got to get away from that thinking. And golly, the main thing, like I'm saying, the not having the cravings is so huge for me at night. Like when I finish my meal, I'm not sitting there thinking about food all night. It is the strangest thing. And then if I do think, oh, I'd like a snack, I'm like, oh, but what do I really want to snack on? And nothing really sounds appetizing. And I realize I'm actually very satisfied and I don't want to snack. I just want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Jennifer, thank you so much. Why don't you comment on here more often, Jennifer? I don't ever see you commenting on here. Thanks for commenting. I appreciate it. I love it when people come out of the woodwork that, have not really in fact, I have a lot of comments on here today from people that don't normally comment. So thank you all for jumping in and giving me some information and some feedback. That's very helpful. Linda Palladini says, I've heard you have to use all of your weeklies and earn a lot of fitness points so that you can use all of them. And she's talking about if you're doing freestyle and keto. So you use all your weeklies probably for fats, and then you get fitness points and use them as well. That's very interesting. That's an interesting approach. I'd like to know, do people actually lose weight or get healthier, whatever your objective is, by doing that? I would really love to hear from some people that are having success. Stephanie, thank you. You inspire me too. Thanks for sticking with me for so long. I really appreciate it. I think with YouTube, all right, let me just talk about having a YouTube channel for a second. For those of you that have thought about starting a YouTube channel, it's very interesting putting yourself out there and like dumping your brain on camera and then going back and being like, what are you talking about? Like sometimes I just go back and I'm like, Amy, That makes no sense at all. And so you hope that you're clear and you hope that you're just not rambling. And I know I do tend to ramble a little bit. I think if you start a YouTube channel with the intention of making money, it's not going to go anywhere. YouTube is very hit or miss on that, and it's not a huge moneymaker for 99.9% of people that do it. So my whole impetus, and I've had lots of questions on how do you start a YouTube channel or why do you YouTube or whatever, was to garner support and then talk about weight loss. This is the only place that I've really been able to be extremely forthright and genuine and truthful about my journey, because I don't have a lot of people that understand in real life, IRL, or I feel like I don't. There's probably a lot of people that understand, but I haven't accessed that in real life. And so for me, this has been more about connecting with people that maybe understand and identify with this sort of thing. I think if you want to start a channel and you want to just be your authentic self, I think that's the best way to go about it. And I think it's a great way to get support. Somebody messaged me and said, how do you get subscribers? I don't really know. I think if you just put in your little like hashtag words that people can look up videos on, that helps people find videos. And I always will ask you guys to like thumbs up or subscribe, or I don't always ask that, but I try to ask that every once in a while, because when you have interaction on your channel, YouTube will put it in like people's feed so that they can see recommendations, and you can get like a recommendation of a channel that you might have never heard of before or that would be of interest to you. That's really all I've done. I haven't posted my videos on Facebook, or I haven't done a lot over on Instagram. Keep that pretty sparse. But that's been my approach. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years as of next month, and I weigh about the same that I did when I started, to be completely honest. And I've had very little negative like interaction on here, but sometimes I just wonder, like, why am I still doing this? Like I don't know. Anyway, Cheryl says she's gained so much info and knowledge listening to me and other YouTubes. It's helped you, Cheryl. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it's helped you. I think it's helped me make some friends. So thanks, guys. I appreciate that. No sugar life. You're 15 months in, you feel great. Weight loss is the least of the benefits you enjoy. Wow, that's amazing. You've been stalled, but that doesn't mean you're changing your eating. I think that really speaks to lifestyle. I think once we make these lifestyle changes, we feel so much better. I was feeling so much better when I was walking every day, you guys, that this morning it was so nice outside, and I was like, I can't wait to get outside and walk, because I just feel better. And that's more about lifestyle than it is about fitting into any certain size. It's like, how are you going to live and enjoy your life? So I really appreciate that feedback. And someone else said to me recently, they said, Amy, something about just enjoy life and try not to stress so much about it. Okay, so here's my feedback on that. I acknowledge I need to be content where I'm at this weight. I just don't feel like myself. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to convey, but even just 25 pounds. I just had a squirrel throw. The squirrel's like, stop talking. Even just losing 25 pounds, I felt so much more comfortable in my skin. Do you guys understand kind of where I'm getting at? And so I just felt better. It wasn't even about like what I saw in the mirror or anything like that. I just was moving around better. I felt healthier. I don't feel good at this weight, and I feel like this is a set point for me, because every time I've ever kind of gone up, I hit this 250 range, and getting out of it takes like an act of God. So anyway, that's just kind of where I'm at. Thank you, WW Lifetime alumni. That's cool. Thank you so much for watching. Susie, QWW Mom, she says, I understand where you're coming from. Thanks. I know you guys trying to identify with me. Thanks for listening. All right, I've got to go drive. So I actually have 4 more minutes of my lunch break, and I don't have anything to eat. Actually, I do have something. I'll show you what I have back here. Wait, where is it? These are so delicious. These are my favorite things to eat if I'm out driving around right now and I have no lunch because I get stuck out. These are from Sam's Club. They are the Duke's original recipe smoked shorty sausages. And they've got 130 calories for 2 of them, 11 grams of fat, 0 carbs, 7 grams of protein. So I'll usually have a couple of those and wait till I get home and then have I've been eating a lot of steamed broccoli. So I love those. I think I'm gonna have a couple of those and go to my next appointment. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate your feedback and your encouragement. I just honked. Bye. Have a great day. Stay in orbit, you guys. I will try to check in tomorrow. And at some point here, I'm going to try to figure out how to vlog on my new camera. Yeah. Bye.